Hello Leo, welcome to your July 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Let's get started with your oracle cards. Leo, firstly from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, you pulled the Spiral Dancer. It came up as a challenge for you. It's come up in the reverse. And in the reverse, it does speak about going in the wrong direction. In the upright, it's all about being in a kind of in a cycle, in a circular route. But I feel when it's in the reverse, it is about completely going in the opposite direction. It's like you've gone off at a tangent here, but it's in the wrong way. You may be getting a little bit caught up around this kind of energy. There's keeping yourself busy, and then there's keeping yourself busy with things that you shouldn't be keeping yourself busy with, if you know what I mean. I feel like you may have stepped away from your path. You may even find yourself out of step with your integrity, with your life path here. So it's about needing to step back here and regroup, if you will. If the question around you is one of a relationship, it's about not being assertive, letting it come to you. There's more of a receptive energy around you at the moment here, Leo. Normally you're a go-getter. Normally you like to be the one that's out there that is getting what you want. But in this case, I feel like you will be better served if you pull back and let something come to you. Let someone else take the lead and show his or her true nature to you. Because I do feel like there's an energy around you of if you get involved with someone too quickly, there could be something that you later regret around this person or this thing. Now, from the mystical Shaman oracle, you've pulled the card of the Ancient Ones. It does speak of the past, of course. It's asking you to examine your attitudes and your actions and be sure that they are of the highest integrity. Something is keeping you from this, I see it as karmic energy. There's some kind of karmic energy from your past that you want to be free of. And I think the only thing keeping you from that freedom is forgiveness. Breaking the chains that once bound you to this karmic energy of the past, to be free of it. It's about forgiving anyone that you need to forgive, but also forgiving yourself also if there's an element here of perhaps beating yourself up about something from the past. So we'll see where this goes, Leo. I'll leave this as the overall energy. Yeah, more of a receptive energy, not quite so assertive at the present time here in July. Now let's get started. Happy birthday to those Leos as well that have a birthday coming up. Let's take a look. I've meditated on your energy, so I'm going to cut the cards, doing a horseshoe reading, and we will focus in on the past energy, the present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you that is currently affecting you, hopes and fears, the outcome, and the overall energy of this reading. So Leo, right in the center here we have the Ace of Swords. So cutting through the dross here and seeing the reality, seeing the truth, honesty. I'm picking this up as intentions, being able to cut through. Well, let's say, for instance, if you're a single person and you're dating, how I'm seeing this is that you're going to be able to cut through and get to the heart of what someone's intentions are. So you're not going to be manipulated or led astray by anyone, because I feel like you're going to demand honesty, and you're going to demand that people around you, especially romantic partners, treat you with respect and act with integrity. So you're not going to put up with any kind of lower vibrational energy around anyone using you, selfishness, playing games with you, all of that. Now, Leo, in the past, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's that karmic energy I was picking up earlier. I picked it up as you thought that your past or past events were related to you having to pay off some kind of karmic debt. And Leo, I feel you've paid it. I do. And it's time for things to start moving in your direction here. Moving in a more positive direction. It's time to meet your destiny and not be restricted in any way with any kind of past karmic energy. In the current, we have Justice in reverse. So yeah, there's that karmic debt. You know, it may be that you are wanting someone else to pay a karmic debt, and they may be running away from that. I'm picking that up as running away from karma, Leo. But if that's the case, then you want this person to pay up. You want them to put things right. Some consequence of their past actions is what I'm picking up from Spirit. This person may have treated you unfairly. It may have been a legal situation here that went awry, that didn't go in your favor, that you're seeking that to be put right. But I feel for the majority of you, it is about someone who made a choice, a decision in the past without thinking through fully what the consequences of that action was going to be. You know, it's cause and effect. Well, I do feel like this person has done something here and it's affected you in some way, and now you're wanting the truth to be out. You feel like you can't move on until this karmic debt has been paid. In the near future, we've got the Six of Cups. So yeah, it is in relation to a past event. There's a history with this person. You may have known them for a while, Leo. They could even be a family member. But I do feel that there is something being offered around this karmic debt. It may be a gift, a small token towards you. Let's see what your advice is. Okay, you have the King of Swords in reverse. Yes, it seems to be about, Leo, somebody who has, I get it as told you a lie. Lying. Someone's lied to you, Leo, and you know, you just wanted to cut to the truth of this. You just wanted this person to be upfront with you. They weren't. Now, in the past, you may have thought that this was destiny with this person, someone that you were meant to be with, if we're talking about a love relationship. But I do feel that you've recently found out that this person has been not telling you the truth. They've been acting quite, I get it as manipulation with words. I feel it's come through from words, not actions. Now, when it comes to what is around you here, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is how this person, I feel, is looking at you. They're seeing that you're very angry with them. You may have cut them off. There is an element here of you not wanting to be lied to, not wanting to be seen as someone who is weak. Demanding respect. I get very much demanding respect, demanding the truth from this individual, and they recognize that you I feel that they weren't telling you the truth about their circumstances. They may have had a partner, is what I'm picking up. They may have even been married, Leo, for some of you. Let's take a look at the hopes and fears. We have the Tower. You know, I get an energy around you, Leo, of wanting to shake this up, wanting to shake this person. Saying you really want them to have some kind of effect. You feel like they're just skating through this, or they've done something here, you found out the truth, and then they've just kind of expecting things to be the same, or not expecting any kind of consequences. Well, here's the consequences. I feel that you are really hoping that this in some respects affects them to the point where they don't do this kind of thing again. It's really that kind of energy that I'm picking up around you, Leo. You want things to be put right. You want this person to act with integrity so that they don't treat others the way that they've treated you in the current energy or in the past here. Now, this may be something that keeps coming around. It may be someone that is a hot and cold, on and off kind of relationship here, Leo. Let's have a look at the outcome. 4 of Swords. You know, I do feel that you're going to take some time here to think things through, to get some clarity about what this person, what their game was, what were they trying to achieve here, Leo. You know, I look at this as a circular route. Something keeps coming back around. I feel it's this person keeps coming back into your life, but what do they want? They don't seem to be treating you well. They don't seem to be treating you fairly. They're not someone who tells the truth. They're out and out liar. And I feel that you want this to come out in some way. You want this to be illuminated, perhaps to either people around this individual or a partner of theirs, something that you want to come out, but you're taking a step back here and really spending some time away from this person to think things through. What was this about? What was this person doing? Yeah, and I feel like you want this karma, you want this person to have their karma. Of course, it can be vice versa if you're cross-watching here about a Leo. It's about wanting karma for what this person has done, how they've treated you, they've lied, they've manipulated. To be involved with you some way, but then you're finding out the truth and you're wanting that to come out. So let's take a look. I do feel that there's something holding you back from, I want to say, moving on your path. I feel like this has been a distraction. It's the wrong direction. It's taken you off on the wrong road, and you want to put yourself back on the right road. You're here trying to find out within yourself how to do that, how best to achieve that. But first you'd like to have something happen around this other person in terms of the truth coming out around them. Okay, and what they've done here. So let's take a look. What is this 4 of Swords in the outcome here for Leo? We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. You want to free your mind. I feel like there's a lot of negativity there, negative thoughts about this person and the lies that they've told to you. They may have led you on thinking that they weren't partnered or that they were open to getting to know you better, but I do feel that there's something coming out here around this person, that they weren't free. Some kind of restriction on them, or they were out and out just telling you flat out bold-faced lies, and it was due to manipulating you into having some kind of involvement with them. May or may not be romantic. This could be platonic friend, a family member who's manipulated you, or you feel they've manipulated you, and you're finding it hard to forgive. You're finding it hard to release those negative thoughts. What is the outcome here for Leo? What is the outcome for Leo? Yeah, the Nine of Swords. It's really stressing you out. It's keeping you up at night, trying to free yourself of this person seems to have brought a stain to you. You were doing well, things seem to be going in the right direction for you, then this person popped up again in your life, told you a bunch of lies, and now you're feeling like you've been hit by a truck. It's a feeling here of needing release from these thoughts going on in your mind here. A lot of anxieties. Some it's even, you may have even been taken on some sort of guilt here as well, but I don't feel that the guilt was really something that you should take, especially if you got involved with this person without knowing about this partner of theirs, or that they were married, that they were unavailable. I get this person was partnered in some way, and you're finding that out, and now it's causing you great despair that you've been involved with someone who had a partner or was not going to leave their partner. Let's get one more card for Leo. For others of you who this isn't a relationship, I feel that this is really just, I get the energy of somebody here lying to you and manipulating you into an involvement with them, perhaps into giving them something. It could have been a gift, could have been money, anything like that. The ancient ones can be family members, of course. This could have been a family member. And now you feel taken advantage of. You want this person to not ignore this karmic energy, that there's a debt that needs to be paid here. And we also have the World in reverse. So you want to see this completed out, and you're taking a moment here to think about how best to achieve this, how to close this off completely. Spirit is saying it's about forgiveness, to free yourself from these restricting thoughts, the things that are keeping you up at night. It's about forgiving this person, but it's not condoning what they did. It's not about that. It's forgiving them so that you can not be the one here that is, causing you a lot of mental disturbance, a lot of distress here. You want an end to that. Obviously, you want peace to return in your life. You don't want to feel guilty, or you don't want to feel any kind of negative emotions around being involved in any way, shape or form with this person. So you want to be able to forgive them, and thereby also forgiving yourself for getting involved with this individual, because I don't feel you knew the full story. They were telling you lies. They may have said to you, oh look, yes, I have this partner, I'm married, but we aren't together, or we sleep in separate bedrooms, or I'm splitting up, or we don't get on, or we're fighting. It was just bold-faced lies. And I feel that you are wanting to get to the bottom of this, the truth, and be treated with honesty and respect, especially in the future. I think you're going to be in the future someone who has a lot more, shall we say, your guard up, or more barriers. You're not going to get involved with someone here that, just on basis of what they tell you, I feel like you're going to really get to know them a lot more before you become, especially intimately involved. So I feel like I'm talking to a single Leo here who's gotten involved with someone who was partnered and was telling them lies about it, and now you're really unhappy, and you feel a little bit of guilt there. But Leo, you didn't know. I don't think you knew the full extent of what was going on, or that this person was a liar. And I get, for some of you, this person comes in and out of your life, giving you the same story. So it definitely is an energy around this of needing to forgive in order for you to move away from this, to be free of this person. Examine your attitudes, your actions, and to be sure that they are of the highest integrity. Yeah, you want to act with integrity. So if this is someone that you're just starting to see, I feel that you need to ask some questions. If they're saying to you, I'm getting divorced or I'm breaking up, don't just take the word of this person. Do some digging. I think you'll be surprised. I do. At what's actually going on. Because I've got them as telling you fibs here. This person is not being truthful to you when they say that. So you want to maintain your integrity. And I feel if this has already occurred and you're finding out after the fact, then you're not going to let this happen again. You're going to put some closure on this after taking some time to think about how best to do that. I feel it's through forgiveness, but for you, I think you may have something else in mind, but we'll see how that goes next month here, Leo. But for you, with anyone else you get involved with from now on, I feel that you're going to put a lot more space between getting involved with them intimately and with what they are saying to you. You're going to really find out. You're going to know them on a much a better level. You're going to get to know them deeper. Find out more information. Ask the probing questions. Yeah. And when it comes to being assertive, I think what you're going to do here is, rather than put yourself out there, I feel like you are going to open up the dialogue, open up the communication with prospective or potential partners, and let them show you who they are, rather than be assertive and jump all in before you know all the facts, all the details, Leo. So let's have a look. I want to get one more card here. We'll get a oracle from the Raven's Wand Oracle. What is the message here for Leo? Just little. Okay. Spread your wings. Now it's in the reverse. Let's take a look at the message behind that one. Spread your wings. Now it may feel like your wings have been clipped just at the present time. It's about having your feet planted firmly on the ground, firmly rooted, strength. Yeah. I feel that this is about, clipping your wings. I feel like there was a time there where you got carried away with some freedom. You might have started to see some people. You're opening yourself up to new experiences. And I do feel that, unfortunately, you've come into contact with someone who wasn't who they say they are, or who they said they were. And Leo, I feel like now you were flying high there for a while, and now it's like plummeting to the ground. You're firmly rooted in the ground now. There's this regrounding energy. After being maybe carried away, I get this feeling of elation in the past. So yes, your wings have been clipped a little bit, but I think it's really just to show you, especially if you're newly single and you've gotten out of a relationship and you're opening up to the dating world here. That not everyone has your best interests at heart. To be careful of manipulative people before you get involved with them, especially on an intimate level. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Leo, and wish you all the very best. Thank you for watching on YouTube and listening on the podcast too. Feel free to check out my love readings on YouTube. The channel is Gypsy Insights by Michelle. And if you would like a personal reading, you can contact me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I wish you all the best with this, Leo, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye for now.